Okay, continuing from our last thing we were doing, which was question 8. We had that the inverse of h was equal to minus a half, 7 minus 5, 8 minus 6. Or we could have written it as multiplying it out, we get negative 3.5, 2.5 minus 4 and 3. We said that how this one was the better one to use for further calculations, and we said that this one would have been the better one to use as a final answer if you just stop in right there and you want to present your inverse answer. But this one is better for further calculations. So let's experiment using this one now. And since I'm using this one, I will use a green marker to show that. We're going to multiply the H inverse to the original H matrix. And the H inverse we're going to use will be this one, which will be minus 3.5, 2.5, minus 4, 3. That is being multiplied to h. And if you remember from the last thing, h was a minus 6, 5, minus 8, 7. Okay. So if you want, we could just work with this now and see how it goes. We have a 2 by 2 matrix and a 2 by 2 matrix. As long as these two numbers are the same, we eliminate them. Our answer will be a 2 by 2 matrix answer. And that answer, you notice we have no negative half outside anymore. We're using this one. So now our answer is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. 4 numbers. Our first number will be in the position of row 1, column 1. Our next answer is going to be in row 1, column 2. Our next answer is going to be in row 2, column 1. And our other answer is going to be in row 2, column 2. Okay. Continuing. Time to take row 1 by column 1. That will be minus 3.5 times minus 6. Minus 3.5 multiplied to minus 6. Added to 2.5 times minus 8. 2.5 times a minus 8. That there alone will give me this here. Now we're going to work out this one. Row 1 by column 2. Okay, row 1 by column 2. Row 1 is this, and we're multiplying it to column 2, which is the 5 and the 7. So we have minus 3.5 multiplied to 5 added to 2.5 times 7. Okay, next one. We're looking at row 2 column by column 1. Row 2 by column 1. That would be row 2 is the minus 4, 3 multiplied to column 1, which is the minus 6, minus 8. Let's go. Row 2, minus 4 times minus 6, minus 4 times minus 6, added to column, added to 3 times minus 8. 3 times minus 8. And now, lastly, row 2 times column 2. This is row 2 and times in column 2. So you have minus 4 times 5. Minus 4 times 5 added to 3 times 7. Okay, so we're continuing here now. You're going to work out this here using the calculator. I'll show you how it's done. Forget the negative signs. A negative by a negative gives me a positive answer. So I'll just work out 3.5 times 6, which is, you could write 3.5 times 6, and you get 21. Easy as that. Okay, if you want, you could use the fraction button. 3, let's see, 3 fraction 1 fraction 2, that's 3.5 times the 6, you'll still get 21. So we know that how that's 21. That's this first piece here is 21. And then we could work out the next part here. Bring down the plus. 2.5 times a negative 8 will give me a negative answer. So I'm forgetting these signs now. 2.5 times 8. 2 fraction button 2 times 8 equals to 20. There I have 20. That's my next little red circle here. All that will give me my first answer here. Next one, minus 3.5 times 5. So be clear. You'll get a negative answer one time. So I'll write that. And I'm just going to work out the numbers. 3.5 times 5. 3.5 times 5. I get 17.5. Or I could write it with fractions. 3 fraction 1 fraction button 2 times 5. I get 17.5. So I have negative 17.5 added to, keeping track, we just worked out this little piece, and that's what we get here. Now we're going to work out this piece. 2.5 times 7. 2 fraction. 2 fraction button. 1 fraction button. 2 is 2.5 times 7. You get 17.5. Let's continue now. Minus 4 times minus 6 is 24 plus that's this here, gives us this, plus, and 3 times a minus 8 is a minus 24. That answer there. Minus 4 times 5 is a minus 20. A minus 20 plus a 21. That's this here is my minus 20. And 3 times 7 gives you my 21. Then we work it out. 21 take away 20 is 1. This take away that is 0. This take away that is 0. And minus 20 plus 21. Go down 20 but then go up 21. You end up with 1. So you end up with the same answer. So it's your choice. You can work it out either using, recapping here, you can work it out either using this pink one or this green one. Just know that how, if you go with the green one, you have some horrendous fractions to work through, whereas the other method that we did in class, you just deal with whole numbers, which are a little friendlier and safer. That's it.